How you guys doing? I can't hear you.
Good!
Thank you, I needed that. Okay, so I actually got my notes with me this time, because last time I came up on stage I didn't have my notes with me. So I was kind of blanking out on a few things. But, you know, I want to shout out to everybody who's been on stage already. Good job, everybody. I've had a good time. I was kind of hoping I didn't go after that guy who just did that story, because, I mean, he's been through some stuff, you know. I thought I had some real problems, you know. It just made me realize how banal my problems are, because right now my biggest problem is I'm 25, and I just realized that, like, this is a really touching thing for me, but I just realized that I'm not cool anymore. It's true. I used to be cool at some point. True story. You know, I used to be cool, but just not anymore, you know. And I have a cool friend nowadays. You know, I'm his supervisor, so he's forced to spend a lot of time with me. But I like to think he's my friend. You know, his name is Marcus. The thing about Marcus is that he's just cool with regardless of what he does. So Marcus will strike a pose and just be like, oh, and it's just cool, you know. Marcus will trip and spill his beans and it'll be cool. And I'll trip and spill my beans and everybody will be like, do you just see Ray fall, man? He falls in like stages. He's so tall, it took him like 3 days to hit the ground. It's so awkward. And the trippy thing about my interaction with Marcus is that every time, like this is how I normally speak, you know. So you come and be like, hey Ray, how you doing? Be like, I'm doing great, thank you very much. Thank you for asking, I'm doing really good. When Marcus walks in, Marcus is like, hey, what's good, my brother? I'll be like, hey, you know, Marcus, I mean, I'm just chilling, doing my thing. You know, the fakeness just bleeds out of my veins, man. I mean, I can't even help it. And I've tried to control it too. I told myself, I'm like, all right, today Marcus is gonna walk in, is gonna be like, what's good, my brother? And I'll be like, Marcus, I'm doing great. I'm doing good, as a matter of fact. Ray, what's good? Marcus, man, you know, I'm just chilling, doing my thing. I mean, you know, it's just me out here by myself, hanging out, you know? And here's the second thing that tipped me off to like how uncool I am. I was taking my car to get it repaired over at Midas on University. And take my car over there, drop it off with the guys. They're like, hey, it's gonna take about an hour to get your car fixed. You could hang out, you could do something with yourself. So I'm like, cool, I'll take a walk. I'll go check out this clothing shop down the street. They sell some pretty cool clothes. I wanna go check it out. So I walk out of Midas. I walk over to the clothing store. I get to the door. I'm about to open the door. And I see this brother just kind of standing out, looking into space, minding his own business, just staring. About to open the door, my fingers touch the door, and this man doesn't look at me, but he just says, hey, yo, bomb on deck. I'm like, so, you know, I mean, please believe I was panicked, so I'm thinking, oh man, bomb on deck, this can't be good. You know, is the space getting robbed? Is this gonna explode? What's going on? You know, so I don't know whether to like go in, stop, ask him what that means. You know, the logical thing is most people be like, oh, what does that mean? But I'm trying to be cool, so I'm like, oh, you know, chilling, cool, just walk away. And I walked away from it. You know? And so, I mean, I didn't sleep that night because I was worried, because I'm like, should I call the police? But he had the common decency to at least let me know, so I didn't want to snitch, right? So I went home, didn't sleep, woke up the next morning, checked the news. I'm like, oh man, the clothing store is still okay. It's not been blown up, no robbery. Cool. So I go to work and I speak to Marcus. I'm like, hey yo, Marcus, let me holler at you real quick. Suppose you're walking to a clothing store by chance and some brother told you bomb on deck. What does that mean? And Marcus is like, oh dude, man, that just means that he got some good weed. I didn't get to sleep because of some weed that I could have bought. I was so disappointed. Cut to 3 months later, I'm in the airport. I walk up, I'm about to hop on the flight, I'm at the concourse, I got my ticket. I see this Saudi Arabian brother who's like, hey yo, bomb on deck. Now, I tell you, he sold me the best weed I ever had. You see, you guys expect me to say something like, oh yeah, and that's how I did not save 9/11, but no, I got high, I didn't catch that flight. I got so high. I flew higher than a plane. Well, thank you, that's all I got for you tonight. My name's Ray.